Hi everyone, welcome back to Student Pages Spotlight series. I'm your host Izzy, and today I'm joined by the amazing Midnight Till Morning. Thank you all for joining me, and how are you all doing?
Good,
Good.
thank you.
We're on top of the world.
We're a bit on top of the
We're a bit
world.
on top of the world. I didn't say tired, but
Yeah, definitely. Well, I was going to kick things off by saying you've just wrapped up your first ever UK and European tour, with all dates sold out, on top of coming off as headliners for the Hyde Park this Sunday. Such an incredible achievement. I bet there's so much excitement in the air. What does this mean to you, and how does it feel to have performed at such prestigious venues as a band?
Yeah, I think it's just a dream come true for us. We've always wanted to fill, rooms with people listening to our music, and it's just amazing to finally be doing it, especially so far from home. Me and Connor are Australian, Shane and Zach are American, so it's pretty surreal to be so far from home and people still turn up to hear our music.
Definitely. I mean, I bet it must be so exciting getting to see all these different parts of the world.
Yeah.
And you've recently released two new singles. So Navy Eyes, which is a song that balances moody textures with melody-driven polish, and Welcome to LA, written alongside Amy Shark and Robbie Desar, a track that captures the dream and disillusionment of chasing success in a city that's built on fame and reinvention. Both incredible singles, I must say. I'm a big fan. So how has your new music helped to inspire your creative process?
I think like creating all our new music, it was a bit of a learning curve just because we're all four different writers and solo artists, of course. But we had an incredible experience on building the band, and we've been traveling so much and on tour so much. So we got a lot of inspiration from our experiences as a band and personally, and relationships and friendships and our family relationships as well. And I think our new music is just growing and growing more and more. The more we write, the more people that we work with, more experiences that we have. It's just getting better and better. We're all becoming better writers as well, which is sick.
Yeah, and so I know that as you just mentioned, you all take inspiration from all different walks of life, but is there anything that's been the biggest inspiration, especially for your more recent songs and more recent projects?
This guy right here
Yeah,
inspires everything. You inspire me, Zach.
I mean, I think we all we've lived so much life in the past 9 months or so. Like a lot has happened for us, a lot of change. And I think it's allowed us to write a bunch of new stuff and yeah, just because we've grown so much as artists and people.
Definitely. And so, as you've already mentioned, you're all from different walks of life, you're all from different areas of the world. So could you give us a little background on how you all got into the music scene or how you became a band in the first place?
I think for me, I've always loved music. I was always very shy about it until probably about senior year of high school. And I realized I wasn't really making it into any colleges. I didn't have the best grades, so I started posting covers on TikTok, and they did very well. And I kept posting, posting, posting. Then I had the opportunity to do this show, and I took it, and I'm very glad that I did.
I was working at a skate shop and I was skating a lot and wasn't really pursuing the music thing. And then I got offered the TV show, and now here I am touring the world with three lads who I love and still get to skate, which is sick, and living out a dream. It's great.
I got into music super young. I got given a karaoke game for Christmas one year, and I was like, flogged it, just played it heaps. And my parents were like, "Do you want to get music lessons?" So I started getting music lessons, and then just kind of snowballed from there, I guess. And then eventually, after playing a million gigs, ended up getting offered to go on the show, and now I'm here.
Yeah, I was pretty young as well. I got a solo in choir that I didn't think I'd get in about fifth grade. And I always loved music anyway, but getting that and you seeing that singing can actually put a smile on someone's face just meant a lot to me, and it made me fall in love with it even more. And I just kept doing it ever since, and kind of made it my full-time job since then.
Definitely. I mean, like, it's such an exciting opportunity as well. And I feel like for anyone that hasn't heard your music, how would you describe it to them, and what do you think makes it stand out in your guys' personal opinions?
Fergie and Jesus, is that what you said?
Yeah, and Jesus. No, I think because we're before this, we were four solo writers and we had our own ideas and our own identity. It's just like a mix of four completely personal and unique identities in our music. And, Zach's a country musician. So there's hints of country in our music, and like a lot of us like are pop inspired and folk inspired and rock inspired. So it's four different genres mixed into one, and we realized that really early on, and we wanted to do our best at getting that across in our music that we're four different people, but we're one band. And I think that shows in our music. A lot of great writing. I believe we're all incredible writers, and that comes through in our music and our dance moves on stage, which are very minimal.
Well, we can.
But no, I think it's just good music for a fun time, and people want to feel something. They can feel happy, sad, excited, whatever.
And so, do you feel like in all of your individual pursuits of music and then since coming together as a band, do you feel like over this pursuit of your dream and your journey, do you feel like you've received like hate on maybe especially online, and how have you dealt with that? Like what advice would you give to people aspiring to maybe be in your positions one day, and how would you best advise to deal with those kinds of difficulties?
You got a lot.
Yeah, I get the most. I think it's just like honestly an indicator of success. I feel like when people want to pull you down, it just means that you're doing well, and I think it says more about them than it does about you. And yeah, I think the more you get of it, the less it hurts, I guess. So just keep doing what you're doing, and if you're getting a lot of hate, you're probably doing something right.
So, kind of as I mentioned, I feel like maybe in today's society, a lot of that hate and stuff can come from online. But on the flip side, social media has been such an incredible thing in growing platforms. So, how important would you guys say it is to be utilizing social media as someone wanting to get into this industry?
Honestly, like one of the number one factors now in being a musician, and not even just for us. I think having social media and being able to build a fan base. We have like our little army of fans. We call them the Midnighters, but they push just as hard as we do sometimes, and they're posting and reposting and making their own edits to our sounds and our videos. And I think that that's just so powerful. There's power in numbers, and I feel like they play a huge role in how far we've made it so far.
Definitely, and it definitely builds a real sense of community as well, which, as you said earlier, is really expressed through your music and your performance. So yeah, definitely. And so, how important was it for you guys to find people in the music industry that were similar in sync, sorry, with the kind of music that you were looking to produce?
I think at the very beginning, we didn't quite know like what sound we wanted to chase. So we were working with so many people. I think we did get lucky early on in finding some groups of people, producers, Robbie Desar, obviously, Evan Klein, a lot of talented writers as well, Amy Sharp, Benny Morell, who kind of got us and helped us form this sound that we love now. And our team at Chug Music, obviously, and Universal Publishing gave us so many opportunities to work with incredible people and help us develop our sound and get where we are right now. So I think that was probably the most important thing at the start was getting the music right and working with the correct people and people who, look after our mental health and really care about us, which is like rare. So we're stoked that we found a great team and great producers and great writers. Evan
100%.
Blythe at LA as well. I don't know if he's gonna watch it. Probably. Love him.
And so, what would you say has been your biggest challenge so far?
Zach probably.
Yeah, it's just dealing with Zach, mate.
Yeah. Biggest challenge. I guess it's a lot of work in a sense, and that's kind of like a challenge. But like it just feels like I mean, this is what we've always wanted to do, so it doesn't really feel like work. So I don't know, there's not too many challenges there in my opinion. Maybe missing family is a big
Yeah.
one,
Mhm.
I
I
think
would say.
I think one of the things is like you do really have to sacrifice a lot when you're doing this kind of thing, and you don't get to see family and your loved ones as much as maybe you would like to, or you would if you worked, a different job. I think we're always on the go, and we don't really have a home right now. We're always go, go, go. So that's
Uh,
that's one of the big things is sacrifice. You need to sacrifice.
and hopefully everything goes well, and one day we can go home for a while and give back to our families, and I think that's all of our hopes.
hmm And do you feel like maybe being together as a group makes it a little bit easier sometimes to get over these challenges and these struggles?
Yeah, massively. I think we're all super grateful to be doing this together. I couldn't imagine doing this for a career on my own anymore. I think it's just makes the good times way more fun and the bad
Mhm.
times a little less hard.
Definitely. And so, what would be your biggest piece of advice that you would give to anyone looking to get into the music industry?
I would say
Sell your soul.
that's
27
just
Club.
like not really. not really care what anybody thinks. Just do your own thing. If you want to do something, just get after it and go for it and give it your all when you do it. Is
Yeah. I think also like just make art for the sake of making art.
Mhm.
I think sometimes early on we were going into the studio just like trying to be like, what hit song can we make? What can we make that's going to be number one? When in reality, I think as artists and musicians, we should just be creating art just for ourselves at the start of the day and then our fans, and just like to create. And that's all it is going to the studio, having fun, working with writers and producers. And yeah, just having fun with your creating of your art pieces, whatever they are, paintings, music, poetry, whatever.
Yeah, and so my final question for you guys. Obviously, I understand you'll be prepping for your performance at Hyde Park this weekend, but what are you working on right now? Is there anything that you can give us a little hint or?
I think in the past couple weeks, months, we've been working with Evan Klein a lot, we mentioned earlier, and I think we're starting to really like get our sound down. And this new music we have coming out, I feel like you can hear that we've gotten a lot better as vocalists, and that we're blending better and we're learning how to sing together better. And these new songs just feel so much newer and cooler. And Zach said the other day, sexier. I think, yeah, I'm just very excited to for everybody to hear 'em.
Yeah, definitely. So a lot of excitement at the minute then.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Well, that is all the questions that I've got for today, but thank you guys so much for joining me, and thank you to
Yeah.
everyone
Thank
at
you.
home who tuned in to watch. I'll see you all next time.